Hello people, I'm back with one more video and today we are going to discuss reading comprehension. The strategy of reading comprehension. It's very common question about reading comprehension is whether we should read passage first or question. Both are fine. You can follow either way. However, reading question is better. Why? Because you can make up your mind accordingly. As we make planning strategy according to question, not according to passage. Passage can convey anything or passage can say anything, but that will not be the answer. Answer will be according to question. However, to be familiar with the passage and make or spot location, we should glance it. What is mean of glancing? Glancing means after reading one sentence, rest of para should be read to relate. Example, many United States companies have, unfortunately, look, keyword, made the search for legal protection from import competitions into a major line of work. Companies have made search for legal protection from import competition into major line work. Unfortunately means what? Whatever rule or something has been made that is not in favor, and therefore they have made the legal protection research, right? Search for legal protection. Then rest of sentence will be information related to. For example, here what is companies made search for legal protection. In 1980s, the United States International Trade Commission, ITC has received about 20 to 80 complaints alleging damage from airports that benefit from subsidies by foreign government. Another 340 charge that foreign companies dumped their product in the United States at less than fair value, even when no unfair practices are alleged. The simple claim that in an industry that has been injured by imports is sufficient ground to seek relief. Look, so this is called your conclusion. Made complaint and that complaint is fair, right? And it's with that the whole para will be about that, and that is called skimming. So notice that the middle part has not been taken into consideration, and that you should repeat with each para. Now returning to my point, the passage is chiefly concerned with. When the question is concerned with, it means it belongs to primary purpose family. And when it is primary purpose family, you should know reason of writing. All right. So after reading first para and last para, you have to justify why passage has been written. For example, many United States companies made search for legal protection and their claim is justifiable as industry has been injured by imports is sufficient ground to seek relief. It means author wants to say that they are endangered, right? So the option that justifies endangeredness will be the answer. Remember, here I am taking only one para, but you should take first and last para to get better information. Because whenever you want to know the reasoning of any passage, should be with first and last para. Now options. All right. So arguing against the increased internationalization of United States corporation. Is it argument against or it is self-protection? The passage is about self-protection and therefore option A out. Why? Because arguing against the increased internationalization of United States. So the purpose is not to talk about the entry of international companies. Purpose is about to protect domestic markets or domestic companies. Warning that application of laws affecting trade. So this is called the reason that it is hampering domestic market. Demonstrating that foreign-based firms receive more subsidies from their governments than United States firms receive from the United States government. So it is about the subsidy, but it is not about the defense of domestic market. Primary purpose is to talk about there should be given the legal protection. Why? Because they are endangered. Primary purpose should be related to the protection. All right. So option C out. advocating the use of trade restrictions for dumped products but not for the imports. Again, if I go with this option, it should be one-sided. One yes, one no. If you go with option D, advocating the use of trade restrictions for dumped products but not for the imports, it will be the part of body. And primary purpose not talk about protecting or keeping dump. It is all about domestic companies' protection. Recommending a uniform method for handling claims of unfair trade practices. That can be one of the options. So it's when you have to choose between B and E. Recommending a uniform method of handling claims. However, instead of method, it should be legal. Why? Because the passage is about legal protection. So not the method. Method can be anything. It can be the part of private body. And therefore, option E out, B becomes answer. What we did, reading one para, we have come to the conclusion to justify the answer. So whenever the question is related to chiefly concerned, primarily concerned with, primary purpose, it means your answer should be based on reason of writing of the passage. And that will become the answer if you go with the first and last para. So this is all for this video. I'll connect you with one more video with one more information shortly. Till then, have a good time. Enjoy. Keep on learning. Keep on growing.